Maximize your harvest. Do you want to grow more food than you can eat? Here's a couple proven methods. I heard a politician once say, all you got to do is dig a hole, drop a seed in it, add some water, and there you go. That's not exactly how this whole thing works. After 50 years in one kind of garden or another, I've learned a few things, whether I knew it or not. The biggest thing I learned is the ground wants to stay covered. All that hoeing, all those weeds, the ground wanted to stay covered. So, let's cover the ground by putting organic material on 4 inches thicker, and I like to put it on a lot thicker because it breaks down a lot faster than you think. We cover the ground, we keep it insulated, we keep that moisture in there, and we feed the life that's in the soil. Come to find out, it's the life in the soil which makes your plants grow better. Your soil is made up of different sized rocks, sand, silt, and clay. The life in the soil works to break down that sand, silt, and clay and make those nutrients plant available. Far be it for me to tell another adult how to garden. If you want to rototill, knock yourself out. What I found by rototilling, I create a compaction layer, the roots won't go down in. Yeah, it stays nice and fluffy for the first couple inches and until the first rain. Then it turns it into a soupy mess and then turns it right back into a brick. I also disrupt all that life that I'm trying to promote. If you want to grow more than you can eat, you want that life. This is something I found out. I know, I said the hardest work you're ever going to do in this kind of garden is harvest. This isn't work, especially with the leaves. You got to rake them up anyhow. Instead of bagging them up and putting them on the street to go out to the landfill, recycle those, just put them on your garden. And if you're in town, I bet your neighbors will let you take their leaves. And if you're worried about your leaves blowing away once you put them in the garden, just put a little weight on top. I like to throw a little bit of wood chips on there. That'll hold them in place, and they actually stay much better than you think. There's one big problem doing it this way. You're going to want to expand your garden, and you want to garden all year long. Getting ready for Christmas. You can do this too. Turnips and turnip greens for Christmas. Oh, that is gorgeous. Well, I was only going to pull 2, but I guess we'll take that little one also. Now we just kind of open it up. We've got a little room for the rest of these to bulb up. Got a bunch of lettuce coming up here. We've got some cabbage. Got some collards. There's some carrots that seeded themselves down in here. We got beets and cabbage. We're ready for the spring. You can do this too. This method, the deep mulch method, is going to produce more food than you can eat. I guess I could get some more leaves. I just take my turnips and turnip greens up to the house and get them cleaned up. Christmas is right around the corner. You can do this too. And if there was any more of a secret than just putting the mulch down, and it doesn't really matter what, wood chips, hay, straw, grass clippings, leaves, any organic material you can get your hands on, just put it on, 4 inches thicker. Like I say, I like to do it thicker. It breaks down really fast. You'll be surprised. But you'll also be surprised the hardest work you're ever going to do in the garden is harvest. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you. Come on, let's plant.
Let's go plant garden.